Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear. And as you can tell, the bear's a little under the weather, but that doesn't mean we're not gonna do deals of the week. Oh my gosh, I feel terrible. Apparently, I fell asleep and hibernated right through our Sunday night live stream. I apologize for that. As I said, not feeling so hot. But anyway, we got deals, and they're all going to be over at Amazon because we pretty much covered all the other hot deals for Labor Day. So let's see what Amazon has for us. First up, Metabo HPT 7¼ inch circular saw with 3 blades. 3-pack of blades there. That's a pretty nice set. Now this is a corded saw here, and you're going to see that's kind of be a theme here. We're going to talk about a lot of corded stuff because, as I often like to joke, the runtime on them is unparalleled. But you know what? It's a decent saw, even for a budget pro or a value-minded prosumer. This is a good saw to get. Metabo, of course, this is made by Hitachi there, or what used to be Hitachi. Anyway, $88 on that. That's a pretty darn good deal on that. I think normal price on that is like 100, 110 or so. So that's a nice deal. All right, let's see what we got next. We got the Klein. We got the clamp meter here. I'm a big fan of the clamp meters. You can do all sorts of cool stuff with those things. Not a top-of-the-line meter, but a great just universal meter around the house, DIYer kind of stuff. $47 on that. Comes with the bag, the batteries. What more can you ask for? How about this? We're talking about wires. How about some basic wire strippers? I really like this style of wire strippers. I've not used these, but this got sent to me by one of our viewers. He said he tried them out and that they're really awesome, and we should take a look at it. At $8.49 for a pair of auto strippers like this, I think that might be worth trying. Now, that said, it does take, and this is not just this tool, but any of these style, what I call an auto stripper, there's a learning curve to just the right crimp and release on, or grab and release on it to get them to strip just right. But once you get it down, they're pretty reliable. All right, we got the Knipex forged wire strippers here. 40s jump up in price, but even still, that is one of the best prices we've seen on this in like a year, maybe even longer. $42.30 on these. Now we got a bunch more Knipex. We got the Cobra Pliers. This is the 1/4 inch. These little tiny ones here, $26.50. Again, that's a good price on that. We got the 2-pack here, the 2-piece set here for $46. We got some Kleins here. We got some 9-inch side cutters. Linesman's kind of pliers, they're $26.97. Again, this is another pretty good price. The best price I've seen on that off of Amazon in at least a year on that one. Now we're going to jump over some Bosch. We got some Bosch. These are your basic tried and true brushed drill driver and impact driver. And one of the nice things about them is these are set like you see the little door back there on the back of the impact driver. They're made to have their brushes easily replaced, easily serviced. These things will last a lifetime if you take care of them. $116 on that. We got Skill 12 volt. You know the Bear's a huge fan of excuse me, the Skill 12 volt stuff. This basically, you're buying the drill driver on this, and you're getting, and of course it comes with a battery and the charger, and you're getting the level with it for free, essentially. These aren't the best deals I've ever seen on Skill, but they're decent deals. They're good enough that I would buy it if I were looking for these right now. So we've got the Skill, this again, the 12 volt. Now remember, all the 12 volt stuff is brushless. So we got the recip saw with a 2 amp hour battery, with the charger there. The one-hand recip there for $79.98, basically $78 or $80. We got the multi-tool here, the oscillating multi-tool with a whole bunch of accessories and sanding pads and whatnot. With the battery on that, you're looking at $79. Now this one, I was looking for a good corded, hammer drill, and man, the prices on these things have gone up. I've not used this one. It's got decent reviews, and at this price, might be worth checking out. You've got a 1/2 inch there. It's 2,800 RPM, 710 watt power drill there, or hammer drill. $50, save an extra $10. That's going to take it down to $40 on this. You get the case, you get a bunch of bits with it. Might be willing to try it out. I don't know. If you've used one of these, I want to hear what your comment is down below, what you think of them. And how about Craftsman? We got a Craftsman Grinder here, 4.5 inch, basic, just, your basic go-to light duty 6 amp grinder here. Normally $44. This is on sale for $34. And honestly, that $44, it jumped up to that, but it had been at like the high 30s, low 40s for a long time. So even still, this is the best price we've seen on this in over a year. Now, I think I've talked about this one recently. The Metabo HPT 10-inch miter saw, the single bevel, not sliding, but still at $100. At $100, that's a ridiculous price. I looked all over. I couldn't find anything close to this. If you've got a deal on a 10-inch or even a 7.25, because what I would do is I'd get, as I said before, I'd get one of those Diablo Steel Demon metal cutting saw blades on, put it on there, make it a dedicated cold cut metal chop saw station out of that. All right, next up we got WorkPro. Now, bear with me here. Even sick, I got the jokes. All right, we got the WorkPro cordless recip saw. And honestly, I've steered away from a lot of the cordless stuff from WorkPro. The prices have been okay, nothing to write home about. But this, at $60 with a battery and a charger, even if you don't even expand into anything else, that's a nice deal there on a cordless recip. Great, you can put a pruning blade on it. And look, and it comes with a pruning blade. You got your pruning blade, you got your basic wood cutting blades, you got a metal blade in there also. If you've not used a pruning blade on a recip saw, you're missing out on some easy care around your, taking care of small trees and shrubs around your house. That is a great way to do that. All right, also, if you're going to go into the WorkPro lineup, might as well take a look at this is their 320 foot-pound. This is a light duty. It should take off most lug nuts. You can use it on some basic brake jobs and stuff like that. You're not going to get into the small areas and stuff with it, but it's $76. Comes with the battery. Now, I don't know that 2 amp hour battery. I don't know how good that's going to be, but if you get it with the other one, you're going to have the 4 amp hour battery for both. 2 amp hour as a backup. You're going to have 2 chargers. And don't forget the extra 10% off. That's going to knock another, was it $7.60 off that? I don't know. Don't trust the bear when he's sick doing math in his head. It's a bad thing. BUCKTOOL, it's that time of season we're getting a little buck crazy. BUCKTOOL's got the sale, $20 off when you apply the coupon. Now, the $239, that's a pretty decent price on this. So, BUCKTOOL makes some pretty solid stuff. Go check out my buddy Brad over at Brad's Workbench. He's got one of these he's been using for some time. He really likes it. Anyway, $239.50 on that. Definitely a pretty good deal when you apply that coupon. Now, this is something I've been kind of hesitant to talk about. I've had a couple companies send me these. The ones I looked at that they sent me were like $100, and I'm like, I'm not going to promote this thing at $100 when there's ones like this out there. What this is essentially, it's a combination of a cordless air compressor with some lithium cells in it, 750 milliamp, basically making it a battery bank also. So not only can you inflate your tires with it, but you can charge your cell phone and stuff like that. And we've used these quite a bit. I just, at the $100 price, I find it hard to justify. Now, also, we've got some cordless inflators that work with our power tools. And I've gone back and forth. Would you rather pay $36 or $100? Because, I think the price basically changes based on how big the battery backup that's in it. Would you rather do that or have something like this? And the reality is, I thought about it, I'm like, I could throw one of these in my car and I don't have to worry about, as opposed to, say, having one of my power tool batteries living in my vehicle. So this kind of does have some justification. Anyway, let me know if you've been using these, maybe this one or ones like it. Let me know down in the comments. All right, speaking of automotive, I can't speak enough about this. Nico, of course, a friend of the channel, they sent me this set, some time ago. I haven't really talked about it. But as far as something to keep in the truck, these are flip sockets, all right? Now, what this means is each one of these sockets has 2 sockets in it. One, you flip it over, you got the 21, the 22, the 7/8, the 15/16. These are all your standard lug nut sizes. And you got to use this adapter because it has to reach the center part here to connect. You'll understand if once you try these things out. But you throw them on your impact, now you can whip some lug nuts off fairly easy. And, why not have a set of these? Because you're like, well, I only need the lug nuts I have. Well, what if your wife's car or your kid's car? You know what? And I'm a good Samaritan type. I like to help other people out. We have a saying here in the family, which is get involved, see somebody in trouble, lend a paw. And having a set like this means you're going to be ready to do just that. All right, Air Wedges. Now, this is not the same brand we talked about before. But 1,000 ratings, and they got a look. There's no fish hook on the reviews. That means the 1 stars aren't more than the 2 and the 3 stars, kind of looking like a fish hook when you look at the review settings. Good reviews on it. $16.88 for a nice 3-pack of Air Shims. And if you haven't used Air Shims, boy, you're missing out. Let me tell you, they are great for doing all sorts of stuff, whether you're adjusting doors, I love using them for leveling like tables and appliances and stuff like that. You get to the right level, then you can adjust the foot there, and you're all set to go. And you can set a level on top, so you know exactly when you're there. You're not doing that back and forth kind of thing. And for $16, why not have a set of these? All right, next up, we've got this. We've talked about it a bunch. A bunch of you have ordered it. I've gotten feedback from a whole bunch of people, and they really like this design. This is the go-to design that we're recommending here. The benefit to this over the other size is that with the two shelves, you have 2 bolts in each one holding it to the wall. Better leverage, better support. You can put a ton of stuff on this. Look, you got pliers on one side, screwdrivers on the other, all sorts of stuff up top. A case of something in the middle. I don't know. Your power tools down below. Anyway, it's a great way to organize your shop for not much money. $30 on that. And number 1 in new releases in ski storage racks. Amazon, what are you smoking over there? Ski storage racks. Wait a minute. Like I said, what else do you got in ski storage racks? Let's see here. Well, that's number 1. At least the rest of the items are actually ski racks. I don't know. All right, moving along. Where are we at? We're at the trays here. We got organizer trays here. 32 piece. And let me tell you, if you've got some of your drawers look like some of mine, it's time to get this. Even if you're just using it in the kitchen, organize your junk drawer, organize your office drawer. Tons of places you could use this. 32 pieces for $23 to $39. That's not much money there to get really organized. Just get it done. Stop digging for stuff the way I do. All right, if you want to get serious about organization, we got the Mix Power 4-piece set toolbox hardware and parts organizer. Little locking tabs on that. You got a longer one, you got a couple small ones, and one deep one. There you go. There's a good look at everything you have. I got tons of small bits all over the place. I need to get more organized. Don't tell me you don't need to as well. Anyway, let's get it done there for $24, call it what it is. All right, next up we've got the I don't know. You've probably seen this. Craftsman's got something. Everyone's got something like this. Magnetic sockets, a 1/2 inch. Get organized in your socket drawer. I don't like the little socket rails. I know a lot of people do them. I'm talking about like these kind right here. I've tried them. Not my thing. I would much rather go this route. Now, some of the other ones I've looked at are fairly expensive, all things considered. Rubberized coating on the bottom. The alternative is something like this, $26. I don't know. I found, I don't know. Tell me what you think. Do you like this style better, or do you like this style? Anyway, I'll put a link to both of them down below. And then last but not least, I don't know if it's the deal of the week, but it's pretty cool. I love me some tool roll-up bags. I could use this for just traveling and all sorts of stuff, whether I get my tools in it or all sorts of other stuff here. Men's tool roll bag here, heavy duty, normally $32, on sale for $28. Save an extra 10% when you click on it. All right. Anyway, there you go. That's all the Bear has for you today. Sorry you so late getting this to you, but as I said, not feeling so hot. Really sorry about yesterday, missing out. I was going to post something and I fell asleep. And yeah, I straight up hibernated. It wasn't pretty. Anyway, that's all the Bear has for you today. Stay tuned. We'll have more deals. I'm feeling a little bit better. Hopefully we're going to get back into the swing of thing coming up this week. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.